What's going on, everybody? Caleb here with the NR2003 Hub, and welcome back once again here to another video. And in this video, we're going to be doing kind of just a quick rapid-fire Q&A, going over some frequently asked questions in the NR2003 community. These questions were pulled from YouTube's autocorrect suggestions, so without further ado, let's hop straight in. To make the most out of your base NR2003 graphics, you want to edit a couple of INI files inside of your NR2003 directory, starting off with the core.ini file. Just open that up, and you're going to want to scroll down a little bit until you see cache size. And you are going to want to change this value to 14,194,304. Then you're going to want to save that and scroll down a bit more to memory, where you're going to see max block size and pool size. And you're going to want to change both of those values to 524,288. And then there is one more thing that you will need to edit. Scroll on down, and you will find rend_dxg.ini. Open that up, and you're going to see right here towards the top, you're going to see texture set size. You're going to want to set that to -1. That will automatically configure it, I guess, to the max value that it can be set as, depending on your computer's hardware. After you set that, that will pretty much give you the highest graphics you can in base NR2003. Of course, you can also add some other additional tools, such as the 4GB patch, D3DA.dll, which can help the game run a lot smoother, as well as reshade, which you can use to add overlays and stuff to the game to make it look a lot nicer. But for optimal blowovers in NR2003, you want to try to get the car spun around going over 200 miles an hour. And while that definitely could be possible at super speedways in the draft, there is a couple things you can do to make the process easier. The first thing you can do here in the track INI files, if you scroll down, you should see a chassis type, which right now is set to 1 for just a super speedway chassis type. You change that to a 5. That will cause the cars to go well over 200 miles an hour, even without the draft. Another thing that you can do is head over to the player file and go to player.ini. Go down a bit to aerodynamics, and you should see an employ roof flaps option. It should be set to 1. If you change that to 0, that will turn the player's roof flaps off, making it a lot easier for the car to generate lift. With these settings applied, the car now goes much faster and should blow over quite a lot easier.
And around she goes, into Kenson, up in the air and into the wall, hard.
Man, man, I thought he was going to catch the catch fence back there. The way it landed was...
I am not believing that.
Just like so. If you're looking to cause AI crashes in NR2003, there's also a couple things you could do to adjust that in the track INI file. If you scroll on down to AI track, you should see an option labeled AI drafting distance. This is basically just how close that the cars race to one another, and if you do lower that value, the closer the cars will race to each other, and the closer that the cars race to each other, then...
Do they think it's 10 to
Oh,
go?
trouble, here we go. Here we go. Jimmy Johnson got turned, and they pile up behind him.
14:48, I mean the whole crowd, there's the 10. Wow, Lord have mercy.
There you go. 5th caution flag of the day, 7-time series champ Johnson.
There's also the AI panic decel that you can mess with if you would like even bigger accidents. Just to put it bluntly, the lower this value is, the more ARCA brakes you're gonna get. While you're driving in NR2003, you can use the function keys on your keyboard to pop up additional displays with extra info. The F1 key will pop up the session info, F2 will pop up the standings, and you can alter between static and live standings by pressing space. F3 brings up your projected fuel and also how much you will add on the next pit stop. F4 brings up the tire temperatures. F5 brings up your tire change menu, and you can press space to swap between 4 tires, right sides, left sides, and none. F6 will be your wedge, F7 is the track bar, F8 is your grill tape, and F9 brings up your pit summary for your next pit stop. You can also press H on your keyboard to bring up the entire list of keyboard commands that you can use in games, such as pressing F to toggle your frame rate display, M to change the level of mirror objects, and N to change the car interior mirror on and off, along with many, many others. Lastly, but certainly not least, during this video, we'll take a look here at exporting race results to an HTML file, and also importing that to keep track of point standings. So, we are with a race weekend, the official standings from this race at Talladega. The race is over, so once the session does say session complete, you can head over here to the bottom of the standings where you will have the export button. And you'll be able to export it and name the file. Just click OK, and the session will be exported. Once you have exported the session, you will be able to find it in your exports/imports folder in your NR2003 directory, and of course it will export as an HTML file that you can open up in web browsers. And these HTML files will list times from practice, qualifying, happy hour, and the official results from the race itself, along with other info such as caution flags, lead changes, the weather, the pit stop frequency, the AI strength, and any penalties that happened in the race session. And that has been a bit of a rapid-fire Q&A for NR2003 questions. If you all did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and make sure to leave a comment of what you would like to see come to the channel next. But until then, of course, you all take care and have yourselves a good one.